Hello YouTube, Intuitive Edge here, checking in. I took a few days off and I'm anxious to get back into doing videos. I had to take some time off to take care of some personal items, but there's been so much going on in the news, and as you know, I love to kind of tap into what's going on with current events, and I like to see what the cards have to say about what's going on in our world. So I want to jump into this one. We're going to talk about the special counsel and Robert Mueller today. I want to know, we're going to look at the cards and ask, what kind of person is Robert Mueller? Now, we all know who he is, but what I want to know is, who is he on a deeper level? Is he an honest person? Is he a dishonest person? So we're going to look at that. I also want to look at the end goal. What is this special investigation really about, this special counsel? What are they really after? What's their end goal? What are they trying to accomplish? And also, what is the outcome? Will they succeed at what they want to accomplish, whatever that goal is? And we're going to determine that in the cards today. I also want to look at the bottom card for the overall outcome. Okay, what's going to happen? There's a lot at stake, and there's just a lot of mudslinging and confusion over the special counsel. So we're going to get some clarity on what's really going on with it, okay? So let's jump in. Give me a moment while I shuffle up the cards here. Alrighty. Wow. Alright, let's shuffle up here. Alright, give me just a few minutes to center. So we're going to look at Robert Mueller. And the special investigation. Give me just a few minutes again to shuffle up. What is this special investigation? 3 more times here. 3, 1, 2, 3. This way. All right. Okay. All right. We're all shuffled up. Let's split the deck here. So we're looking at the Robert Mueller. Who is he? What kind of person is he? Is he honest or dishonest? So let's see what the cards say. Now this is interesting. All 3 of these cards are upside down. All right, so on this, I've got the Strength card reversed. These 2 are major arcanas, so these 2 lines are going to carry a little more weight. So when you've got some powerful cards that are reversed. Generally, Strength reversed can mean it can mean a misuse of your strength. It could mean not being strong where you need to be. So we'll look at the other cards to kind of see where the story goes from here. On this one, you've got the Hermit card. I get a sense with this one that there's a lot of directions that this investigation is going. Now, the question on this train was, what is the end goal for investigating Trump? And I see, it looks to me like there's branches going all over. And I feel like the picture I'm getting is, okay, it's got this cat in the middle. I'll just show it to you. And this came up reversed, so we're just going to look at it here. The cat's up in the tree, and the branches are around, and there's pomegranates around that. This is a card of introspection. This is a card of looking and searching, but it's going within and looking within. Generally, it's looking for inner wisdom, but it's reversed. But what I like to do with intuitive tarot is combine the general card meaning with an intuitive take on what I'm seeing, like messages that come forth as I turn the cards over and kind of get a picture. Um, and I just see like these branches going out, but I also see it like surrounding this cat. And the cat could represent Trump. Um, and it's just like these feelers going every direction possible. Okay. We'll get more on that. Okay, outcome. Okay, so this is like what is their goal? This is like in the picture too, the cat's front legs are buried and it just feels like I want to use the term like cutting someone off at the knees or taking out their legs from underneath them, pulling the carpet out from underneath them. It's kind of like I want to use like not subterfuge, like sabotage or something, but it's like I just get this like oppressive surrounding looking feelers everywhere kind of feeling. We'll get more on what it is they're after. But it feels like looking looking all over. And then this is interesting. This is the outcome. Will they succeed at their goal? And this is the Nine of Sky. And it's kind of an ominous looking card. In the original tarot, this would equate to the Nine of Swords. And the Nine of Swords is the worry card. It's like stress, extreme stress, something that keeps you up at night, like you can't sleep. It's just it's eating at you kind of thing. And this is reversed, which depends on how people want to read that. Some people say it accentuates that feeling. Some people say it alleviates the worry. So let's get some more on this. Let's see what else we got. All right. So this is Mueller. Whoa. Holy smokes here. Okay, what kind of person is he? Now I have the strength reversed, which means maybe not acting in accordance, maybe misusing your strength or your power. And then this has got the Emperor card. Holy smokes, people. So he's an authoritarian type of person. He's very much in charge of his domain, and he likes to call the shots. I kind of get this feeling of superiority, or feeling as though he is above, dare I say, above the law, but he kind of feels like this entitled, like what I say goes, and I don't, nobody can. It's almost like this air about him that is like he's the final word, like he's the last say. The buck stops with him, and he calls the shots. Now that's very interesting because he's investigating the President of the United States, who is also an emperor type of figure, very strong, very the role of president is, the buck stops with you, you call the shots, you're the president. So you've basically got someone who has an extreme sense of personal power and superiority going up against a person that is that role also. Which is just very interesting because this is almost like a showdown of who's really in charge, who's really in power. Do you really think, Mr. Trump, that you are all that? When no, I don't think so. I think Mueller feels like he is as powerful as the President of the United States. I feel that, honestly. It's like, nope, buck stops with me. I am the one who calls the shots. Huge ego power trip. That's what I feel there. All right. Okay, so what is the end goal? What is the end goal in investigating Trump? Oh my goodness, we have the wheel. Look at this, guys. Of course, I get stuck on this one because this is what I'm reading. I kind of read them this direction. We've got 3 major arcanas that came out just now. We've got the Emperor, the Wheel, and the Moon. Okay, we got the Wheel. The Wheel of Destiny, the Wheel of Fortune is what it's called in the Rider-Waite deck. The Wheel is basically destiny, things predestined, things that are set in motion that you can't really stop. And this is, you know, what is their end goal? It's like they're, I think, okay, pairing it with the first card of feelers everywhere, like this oppressive feelers everywhere, and then wanting to put things in motion, or something fated, something destined about it. There's some sort of fate or destiny with it. Okay. And then this is like, will they succeed at whatever they're putting together here? Now, this is interesting. You've got the Moon upside down. The Moon is all about illusion, the veil, things that are hidden, things that are subversive, not quite, you know, think of, you know, moon, sun kind of thing. The sun shines light. The moon is light, but it's a darker light. A little more subversive, but you got it reversed. The moon reversed generally is deception. And if that's an outcome, will they succeed? But it's reversed. These are both reversed. Let's see what the rest says, because I think there's a story coming out here. Let me make sure that you guys can still see the cards. I'm going to scoot these up a little bit. So next card up. Okay. Let's see what else we got here. Now, this is interesting because I got another major arcana. So, what kind of Mueller, what kind of person is Mueller? Is he honest or dishonest? Basically, I just got that he feels like he is more powerful than the president, or maybe his equal there too. Maybe, you know, he feels his role is he's just as powerful as the president, and what he says goes. Now we've got the Judgment card. In this deck, it's called Good Kitty, but it's basically the taking stock of what you have, knowing that you only live once. You know what that means to me is that this is like his one shot. He's putting his entire, all of his energy is like on the line for this investigation, and he wants to accomplish it. Whatever he's after, that power, whatever he's after. This is his Waterloo. This is like where he's going down, whether he goes down or up. This is his like final thing. Okay, I was gonna say something, but I think I won't say that. Okay, sorry. Some things I don't really want to say on the video. All right. So then there's the you got the Three of Earth. This is on, you know, what is the end goal of this investigating Trump? Setting things in motion. This is really interesting. You got the Three of Earth, and it's a picture of these cats, and they're like seeing this big beetle, and they're like looking at it from all angles. But this is a card of building something too. It's like, so building this case, whatever case they're trying to build, against the president, and it's got something fated or karmic about it. Boy, that's just, oh wow. But when I ask here, will they succeed at what they're putting together in looking everywhere for stuff on the president, which, I mean, anyway, we could go into that, but I won't here. So over here we had the deception, the worry, keep you up at night, and then we've got the retreat and the need to rest and recuperate. I don't know if they're going to succeed ultimately. And it was hard to pick out exactly what they're looking at doing, but it's like an intense investigation. But the succeeding part, there's something fishy about it. There's something not completely honest about it. I would say it's actually dishonest. But the fate thing is interesting. So I don't know if their end goal in investigating Trump. All right. So I wanted to look at these a little bit more in depth because this is so interesting to me. You've got the Hermit with the wheel. This is like things are set in motion now that are beyond anybody's control. It's like it's in motion. Nothing can stop it. And yet there's still this meeting to come together and still intently look. But the outcome and succeeding is fretting, worry, no peace of mind, and the deception, along with kind of a retreat. So let's look at the overall. Bottom card here is the 8 of C, and for those of you that know tarot, that's the 8 of Cups. That's basically, 8 of Cups is about loss, moving on, and having to abandon something or walk away from something. So this is weird. This is a really weird reading because on the one hand, I mean, when you've got the wheel, it's like this is something fated karma that is like set in motion. It's on, it's a wheel of fortune, wheel of karma. It's moving regardless of what anybody does. But then the outcome is like deception and retreat. And then the outcome overall is about loss, kind of moving on from your losses. So, I mean, overall, I don't know that this thing, that this special counsel, whatever they're digging up, ultimately is going to, they may have to abandon it. They may have to abandon it. It may not, I mean, right now, things are in motion and there's a lot of power behind it, especially with Mr. Mueller. He's very much in charge and in control, and he's pushing forward. And they're really working hard, I feel like, with this card here, just the branches where everywhere they're looking, they are really digging. And the karma and the wheel, but then you've got the outcome, you've got the deception, the retreat, and the moving on. So, I don't know, guys. I might have to, I may just have to look at this again, and in a few days, maybe I'll do a follow-up to it and see, if I can tie in, maybe there's more to the story, because this leaves me really puzzled. It's not like it told a story, but it doesn't flow. It's like all this energy and built up and raw, and we're gonna go in there and dig up this stuff, and there's karma, fate, and then it's like, and then and then you've got this retreat, deception, and basically it's over. So I don't, anyway, all right, that's all for now. Okay, thanks for watching, you guys. If you like it, leave a like. Hit the subscribe button if you want to. I'll make more videos. Thank you to all my subscribers. I hope you enjoy it, and I'll be back soon. Bye-bye.